Hello friends, welcome back. In this lecture we are going to see how can we create or delete files or directories. Before executing these commands, I just would like to say don't get scared by looking at these many commands, because don't think these as a different commands which you need to remember, because for same purpose we have multiple commands, so we can use any one of them, depends upon the necessity. And once you habituated to execute these commands, you don't feel like these all are commands, you just think that these all are English words. Okay, now let's start. How can we create files first? First command is touch create a 0 bytes file. Usually in Windows we have different kind of files like Word file, text file, Excel. Like this we have different kind of files. But in Linux there is no such kind of extensions. Everything is a flat file. Now we'll try to create a file by using touch command. This is my Linux system. Currently I'm under my root directory. Under root I have two files. Now I'm going to execute a command called touch followed by file name. I'm giving file1.txt. Okay, this extension can be anything. Even without extension also we can create a file. Now let's create it. And if I do again ls, you can see now there are three files. Initially it was only two, now one more file got created. Now it's time to learn little more about ls command. In Linux, with the commands we can also provide flags. Flags nothing but it will give some additional feature for your existing command. Let's take ls command. We can add one more flag called l. L stands for long list. This ls stands for list, this l stands for long list. But whenever you are using flags, you need to specify minus in front of your flag. Nothing but ls minus l or hyphen we can call. So ls hyphen l. If I execute this one, you can see same files information has been displayed with little more detailed. That's why we call it as a long list. And there are some information in front of this one. For time being, just ignore it. We are going to know about this one in the later sessions. If you see here, you can see three files are there. I just would like to highlight this one. You can see here, this is the size of your file. Whenever you create any file by using touch command, it is going to create with 0 bytes. It means that it doesn't occupy any space. That is the feature of touch command. And also if you see your ls-l command, it is going to display your files in the alphabetic order. If you see Anukonda file, A is the starting character, then file 1, F is the next character, then original O is the next character. So it gives in the alphabetic order. Now we are going to add few more flags to the ls. That is ls-l, next minus t. Okay, minus t stands for timestamp. Means don't display in the alphabetic order. Display depends upon the time when was the recent file got created. In this case, this file got created recently on June 18th, and these two files got created at the same time on April 23rd. So if I display with ls-l, you will get long list with timestamp. So this file will come as a first one. Among these two, both are in same time, so it may come Anukonda as a first one, then original as a second one. You can see here, this is how it comes. And we can add one more flag to the same command, that is R. R stands for reverse. So reverse nothing but whatever you are going to display with ls minus lt, just reverse this sequence. So now you are going to get original as a first line, Anukonda as a second line, file as a third line. So this is how we can execute. Now if you see, we are using three flags. For each flag we are using minus. Rather than that one, we can use ls minus ltr. Nothing but we are combining all these flags with the single minus. This is also a valid command and it displays the same output what we have seen in the above command. This is how we can use flags. And most of the commands have flags. Few commands doesn't have flags, like pwd doesn't have any flags. Okay, so this is about ls command. Now let's go back and see what and all other options are there to create a file. Next command is cat file name. Create file and allow to write. If you do remember, we have used a cat command to open a file, right? But at that time we haven't used this greater than symbol. Whenever you use greater than symbol, it is going to create a file and it allows you to write. Okay, now let's go back and clear the screen. ls-ltr. And one more information about ls-ltr command. Usually in a directory you may have hundreds of files. Now you would like to know which files got recently updated. Then this command will be helpful because it displays all 100 files in the sequence, and whatever was latest updated, those will come at the end, right? That's how you can identify which files were recently updated or recently created. Usually we commonly use this command in the real world. Now I'm using cat greater than file2. I'm giving file2. Now if I try to give without greater than, what does it do? It try to open the file, but there is no file called file2, right? That's the reason it is throwing an error, and in the error it is saying that file2, no such file or directory. Again I'm giving slash greater than space file2. Now you can see here your cursor is waiting to take some input. If you give some input, it is going to write that data inside your file2. Okay, so I'm writing this is file2 created with cat command. Okay, and enter. At the end of the line you need to give Control C to come out. I'm giving Control C. So you can see here this caret C, nothing but Control C. So I have given Control C, so it created a file, that is file2, and I have given ls-l, so it is going to give in the alphabetic order. File1 and file2 both are file, and 1 2, so one is having highest priority comparatively to. Anyway, now if I open this file, I can still open with the cat command, more, less, head, tail. All these commands are helpful for me to open this file, but we are going to use cat command because it is 2 lines. Okay, if it is bigger files we may go with the less or more, page, all these commands. Alright, so this is how we can create a file by using a cat command. Next one, nano. Okay, other way to create a file is like using editors. Here we have couple of editors in Linux. So if you want to edit an existing file or if you want to create a new file, we are going to use editors. So nano is the one of the editor which we can use. I'm going to give file3 over here. Okay, anyway, nano is not installed. How to install nano we are going to see in later sessions, but nano is the one more option to create a file. And one more option we have, that is vi editor we call. Okay, anyway file3 is not created. I am going to use file3 over here to create with the vi. And VI is bit complicated because you should have the some shortcuts how to use VI, but I am familiar with the VI editor, so I'm quickly going to write it. Hello, this is file3 creating with VI editor. Once you have written your content, you can just need to give the escape colon WQ enter. Okay, these all are VI commands. I'm attaching the VI command sheet to this lecture. You can download it and you can practice it. If it is not familiar for you, then you can use the nano command. Now let me open this file. Again, I can open this file by using the cat command, or else I can still open this one by using the VI editor. VI file3, if I give, this time file is already exist and some content is there, so you can see that content and you can edit. Okay, you can edit your file content by using the VI, but you cannot edit your content by using the cat command. Please remember that one. Alright, that's all for this lecture. In next lecture we are going to see how can we delete or edit our files. Thanks for watching. See you there.